Alright, hello, and welcome to Hearthstone, another budget deck to be exact. And today we're going to be discussing Budget Discover Death Knight. So the reason Discover is so good in Death Knight is because Discover doesn't check what runes you have in your deck. So that means even though this is a unholy, 2 unholy, 1 blood rune deck, I can still get frost cards, I can get triple rune cards, stuff like that. So that makes Discover cards really insane. And then we have, this is only for unholy rune cards, but you can still discover triple unholy cards with this card, which is cool. So yeah, we have 2, 4, 6, 8 discover cards. And those will all serve to potentially find us a win condition, or good removal to deal with our opponent's stuff. The rest of these cards are all just in general good cards. The one card I do want to talk about that is probably like a sleeper hit is Possessifier. For 5 mana, you get a 3/3, and you get 2 1/1s with Rush and Reborn. What it doesn't tell you is that if you don't do the math, you don't know that you actually get 4 rush damage. So that can be huge when you're dealing with, some small minions or one like mid-sized minion. So yeah, that's pretty cool to just have like a nice thing to develop your corpse count and be taking down your opponent's stuff. So yeah, without further ado, I guess we're just gonna hop on into a few games here. I want to show you guys how the budget deck works. But yeah, this is a very, very, very cheap deck. There's only a few rares in the entire thing, and most of them are free. So without further ado, let's hop on into a game. And yeah, just in general, it is a really good, straightforward deck, where you just kind of play your good cards out on curve as best you can, deal with your opponent's stuff, again, as best as you can, and then you're hoping to find some kind of either win condition or removal that you need to really further your own game plan. So yeah.
King versus the Lich King.
All right. So we got a Death Knight mirror match.
Will serve me in death.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the game audio a little bit. Just making sure that you guys can hear me above the game. Yeah, probably turn that down a little bit more. There we go. Not a fantastic starting hand, but also not terrible either. We're probably looking at turn 2 hero power with this hand. Actually, I think just to get something out on the board, I'm gonna play this on turn 1. Usually you would want to save it to give a friendly undead +2 attack, but with this deck, I find that I would rather just get on board on turn 1, just have something that's there on the board, pressuring my opponent, even if it is only 1 damage a turn. Oh, there we go. So that's Mistress of Mixtures. So, I'll see what I draw here, but it's looking like a hero power double trade turn so far. He's trying to think about what he can do with his extra mana. Oh, because he coined. Oh, okay. That's not going to make much of a difference. I think we still do go with that play, the hero power double trade. So now we have 2 corpses, and he has a minimal presence on board, which is exactly what we want. We don't want to let him go wild on the board and just, have all kinds of control over it and, and just begin beating us. So, that's okay. That's probably one of the lower impact turn 2s that he could have done there. Um, you know, there is a consideration on what I want to do here, though. I think I want to just play the Battlefield Necromancer. You know, start utilizing my corpses, and you know, in the next turn we can hero power plus discover maybe. Yeah, I like that. And yeah, you might hear a little bit of echo, because I'm having to use my speaker audio. I gotta get a new pair of headphones, um, so I can, you know, properly hear the game volume. Like, you know, my recording software can properly hear the game volume, without it echoing. So sorry about that, but
Everybody needs a castle.
there we go. We'll go ahead and grab this. What do we want to do? Blightfang is looking like the good choice there. So I'm gonna hero power and trade. You know, give me another corpse. You know, and don't lose some health on this guy. Sounded pretty good. But yeah, Blightfang is pretty good. It can turn their board into your board. Especially with something like Army of the Dead. You know, potentially later on to clear a mid-sized board. Oh, so I'm playing against a newer player. Because I mean, Senjin Shieldmaster, it's a decent card, but it's not something you'd usually see in a constructed deck. So I could just Death Strike that. That's looking like a good option. Yeah, we're gonna Death Strike that. There we go. Just kind of keep our lead on board. We got to pay attention that we're now on 0 corpses. So if we want this Battlefield Necromancer to keep on chugging, I gotta trade something in.
You are prepared.
Yeah, see, it is.
To come.
Oh, wait. No, I don't think it is echoing. Wait.
You are
No, it shouldn't be echoing. Alright.
to come.
Sorry, dude, I'm checking my audio. I'm not trying to be toxic. Checking my audio. Oh, what do you got? Skeletal Sidekick. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Ooh, no Muncher could get rid of his 2/1 that's just sitting there. But I should also remember we're trying to build a corpse this turn, if possible. I could Blightfang. Well, let's see. Let's see what we get off the Pandoran. Oops, Pandoran. Oh, there we go. See, now we got some corpses. All right. There we go. So yeah. So now we're gonna get 2 raised footmen, or risen footmen, and now we have a really good grasp on the board. You know, the thing is though, is that we still don't really have a win condition. I mean, besides just like hitting him in the face, which might actually work. He's down to 3 cards. You know, that might actually just work. Just being able to just hit him a bunch of times. Sorry for all the mouse movement, by the way. I'm just trying to get used to, you know, playing Hearthstone again. Because I haven't played for a while, actually. You know, a couple weeks, actually. But you know, trying to get back into it and hopefully make more budget decks for you guys. That sounds amazing. Let's see. So how much damage is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh. I think we just play no Muncher and just hit face with everything else. You know, it gets rid of his creature efficiently, and it develops our board a tiny bit. You know, I'll take it. And that does bring him down to 9 health with us having a full board, which is really good. And if he only clears up a couple things, then we're just going to get more Risen Footmen with our two corpses. So yeah, how are you all liking March of the Lich King, the new expansion? You know, I don't know. I like Death Knight as a class. I don't like that Bran is still in standard, to be honest. Um, just doubling down all these ridiculous battle cries. Um, but there we go. Yeah, we went ahead and won a game. That guy didn't seem to have a really optimized deck, so I feel kind of bad. I feel like we just beat up on a new player, but that's okay. Because you know what? It did showcase how this deck is supposed to work on the ladder, and I really did want you guys to see that. Um, you know, like exactly how you're supposed to play the deck, and and that it works. Before you go out and craft, the very minimal amount of cards that you need for the deck. Um, you know, um, Noxious Cadaver, Skeletal Sidekick. Yeah. I guess we'll keep this because the Noxious Cadaver and the Skeletal Sidekick are both undead. Did we just toss down a? Did we just toss back a Venomous Scorpion and got one? I think that's what happened. So we got the other copy. That's interesting. I don't think you can get the same exact card you threw back. So we got the other copy of the Venomous Scorpion. I think we just want to go Noxious Cadaver here, turn 1. He is playing Seek Guidance, so he's Quest Priest, which we do need to kill them fast if we can, because, if you give them enough time to just sit there with their quest, they can, go ahead and just win the game, of course. So, that's kind of concerning. But since we're like a mid-range deck, I don't think it matters a whole lot, honestly, that he's playing Quest. Let's see. Do we discover or do we buff our guy and hit face? In the interest of just getting him dead as soon as possible, I think we're just gonna deal the max amount of damage, face damage this turn. And I mean, it also pressures the board a little bit more, just in case he can't deal with my creatures. And that goes along with the general game plan of him being a quest priest. So I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they played the Discover a Spell minion. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna trade this in, and I'm gonna get a discounted spell here. Ooh, Dark Transformation is actually tempting here. That would help clear his board and keep up the pressure. Plus, I think I can play it on 0 mana. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so here I'm gonna swing face, transform this into an abomination, and there we go. So we cleared his board. We still have a decent board of our own. In fact, it got upgraded a decent bit with a 2/4, and now we have a 4/2 on our side of the field. Oh, well, that's not good. Devouring Plague. It gave him a good roll though. Getting rid of the 4/2. But that's okay. Minor inconvenience. I'll play the Pandaren now. There we go. Grave Strength. We'll play the Pandaren now instead of the Venomous Scorpion because I don't need the Scorpion to clear a minion right now. And this does a slightly more damage to face. So that's just why I chose one over the other. And then when it comes to the Discover decision I just made, I picked Grave Strength because this is a win condition. +3 attack to every single creature if we have 5 corpses to spend. It can help us win a game really quickly. In fact, I'm just going to play the Possessifier to get down a large board because, like I said, we're holding the Grave Strength, which could really secure us a win here. Really. It all depends on if we can build a wide enough board, which, I mean, he's not going to have enough board clears to keep him off the board forever. So it's just if he can develop his own board, while I'm trying to produce my own board here. Let's see. What do we do here? He has a 2/4. Grave Strength, I think, could still be a good play here. I could even Hero Power and get rid of that for free. Well, let's see. How much damage is that? If I... So 4, 8... Wait. 4, 8, 12... 16... 21... 27, I think. My math could be a little off, but 27 damage. It's not worth to just rip for 27 damage, I don't think. So what's my other plan? I mean, clear his creature. Yeah, let's clear it with the Possessifier. There we go. So yeah, so like I said, building a board, and then next turn we'll see about maybe ending the game with Grave Strength if he doesn't heal or taunt or remove my creatures, which is a big ask because that's what most of his deck is designed around doing, I feel like. So yeah, we're just kind of hoping that our board might survive. Oh my god, I think he's dead. I literally think he's dead.
In my name.
Yeah, you're dead. GG, my dude. So yeah, this deck is absolutely insane. Please use it if you're looking for a cheap deck that you can, grind the ladder with. I honestly think this deck could reach Legend. Each and every time I play it, it feels extraordinary. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I can't wait to see you in more budget or Hearthstone decks, or all that in the future. So thank you for watching, and definitely like and subscribe if you're gonna like this deck or play it on the ladder, and let me know how it goes. Thank you. All right. See you later.